guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we will show you how to do an oil change on a Chevy Cruze guys. We'll demonstrate on a 1.8 engine, but we'll be getting a 1.4 very soon. So if you have one guys, please subscribe. We'll have more than 200 videos on Chevy Cruze and every car we get at the shop, because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment below guys. Let us know if you have any specific questions. We'll be working on 1.8 as I said. We'll have all the links for the oil and the oil filter listed in the description of the video below for your convenience. So let's start on it now. So first step, open the hood of your Chevy Cruze. Now we need to locate the oil filter. That will be the first thing guys to remove. Why? Because when you remove the oil filter, more oil will drip in the oil pan. And if you go ahead and drain the oil from the oil pan, put the plug, and later guys remove the filter, what will happen? You still drain some old oil in the pan. So that's why we'll be doing that first. Now do that only when the engine is cold, because that fan is right here guys and it can cut your fingers and hands off, so be careful. 24mm socket, and we're going to remove the housing cap. Okay, now we need to get something because we just made a mess guys. Okay, it's dripping down there on the oil, by the flywheel, by the transmission. So you're going to make a mess. Okay, every time you get that thing out, you're going to make a mess. So later wipe it when you put everything together. Rinse it off a little bit if you need to, because there will be quite a bit of a mess guys. This is the old filter here. We will go ahead, drain the oil, and we'll come back and put that thing together. Next guys, we have the passenger side of the vehicle jacked up a little bit. Always use a jack stand guys, jack stand always, right here. Why? Because that thing can save your life. If something happens to the jack stand will catch the car and it won't fall on you. So you go underneath the vehicle, you need a 10mm socket. Okay, and we have a drain plug. You can see on the driver, side of the oil pan. Okay, the oil pan is actually on the passenger side of the vehicle, but the drain is towards the driver's side. So that's why we lifted it up, we jacked it up on the passenger side. That way guys, we can get all the oil out. While it's draining now, we'll just let it drain like that. We'll come out, and we're going to prepare the oil filter here. So we'll get guys, the old filter with the housing cap. We need to get a small screwdriver, we need to remove that seal. Always first ensure that the new filter comes with the seal. In our case it does, and it's recommended to replace that seal. Remember in which canal it goes. And we're going to go ahead and install the new one now. And after that we'll be ready to push the filter in and we'll be ready to install it. We'll apply a little bit of oil. Perfect. We'll go ahead, pull it out and just push it in now. This is the top part, until it locks in place. And it's ready. Now practically guys, apply a little bit of oil on the seal, and we can even go ahead and get this one tight now, or we can leave it after you get the oil pan tight. It's up to you. So next guys, we get the torque wrench. We have ours set at 25 Newton meters. Why? Because the cap right here, it says 25 Newton meters. So we'll go ahead, get it on the, get it in the housing here. Align everything. Started by hand guys. We started by hand, and later we're going to get the torque wrench. It's set at 25 Newton meters, so it's a click type wrench. When we reach the torque it will click, so listen for that click now, and it's important to stop immediately after that. That's it right there guys. We're done with that part. Now we're going to go underneath and we're going to get the bolt drain plug for the oil pan. Okay, get this one tight. Okay, perfect. Don't strip it, don't go too much on it. We're ready here, guys. So, make sure you stand till the end. I'll share the 3 things that you need to do to make sure, okay, that you don't forget, and there will be actually 5 that are important to do. So far, guys, okay, we change the filter, we drain the oil, need to make sure the filter is tight, need to make sure the oil drain plug is tight as well. Now, for the next step, we can let the car down. We don't need the jack anymore. And once we do that, we can go ahead. Okay, open the cap right here. Guys, in your manual, you can open on page 12.12-2. Ours is a 1.8 engine. We have 4 liters or 4.25 quarts with the filter if we change the oil and the filter, and we did. So we'll add 4.25 quarts. This is a 5-quart jack. You can guys see where we bought ours from in the description of the video below. We like this one. It's synthetic blend. It's even the turbo formula. So you can use it in turbo engines. It's amazing, amazing oil. And it's super clean, keeps the engine really clean as well. So that's what we'll be adding next. So we're almost ready towards the very end. You can see how clean that oil is. It's just amazing. Okay, just a little bit more. About a quart of a quart. Okay, that's it right there. So we may need to add some more, guys. We will explain now what we need to do. What we're going to do, we will remove the funnel. We're going to put the cap. Okay, this is, guys, one of the most important things. Do not forget to put your cap on, because people will do and you will damage your engine. Now, what do we need to do? Okay, we're going to pull the dipstick, we're going to wipe it, and we're going to see, make sure that we have enough oil and be safe before we even start the vehicle. Okay, now, probably it will be a little bit more than we should have, because the oil filter is empty now. It will take some. But no, it's right above the medium. Right about the middle there. So, next step, I'll go ahead and start the car. Next step, guys, we're going to get inside and we're going to start the car, okay, and let it run for about 1 minute, 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, make sure that your oil light is not on and it goes away. Otherwise, there is something wrong with your oil filter, or not getting enough oil, or you didn't put oil, it leaked out, something like that, guys. So, now, okay, we have a symbol that says change your engine oil soon. We'll have a video, guys, on the channel that explains how to clear that, and hood open as well. So from that point on, we are ready to turn the car off, and now you need to let it sit for about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, so we can get an accurate reading. You have to ensure that you're on completely leveled ground, and now we're going to go ahead, pull the dipstick out, wipe it, and push it in, and see what we get, guys. Okay, and in our case, we're at the minimum mark, so we definitely need more. The manual said 4.25 quarts, that's not enough, guys. We need at least half a quart more. Okay, half a quart more, and that's why I like the 5 quart jack, because that's enough for the oil change. So we're going to add it. Okay, and we're going to wait a few seconds. Usually oil goes down pretty quick. We're going to pull, wipe it a few times, okay, and by the time we do, oil should be almost all the way in the oil pan. And you can see right now, guys, we're at the middle, right in the middle. So practically almost 5 quarts, guys. If you drain it really good, 5 quarts. If you don't drain it the correct way, it will be okay, it will be, guys, a little, probably a little bit even less. So from that point on, guys, okay, just make sure that you have it. Don't overfill it, because if you put too much, That oil will try to get out of the engine, create pressure on the pistons, and you start burning oil, and as a result, guys, you can burn the catalytic converters. So you can see, okay, we're perfect, about 2/3 full. So that's how we do it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and see you guys next time.